lineup for the first street stock heat. Starting on the pole will be the number 4 of Curtis Troop. Starting second will be the number 77. We don't have a driver listed for that car. Third is the 88 of Mike Clay. Fourth, the 1 of Vince James. Fifth, the 26 of Len Bachman. Sixth, the 77 of Jeff Graby. Seventh, the number 25. We don't have a driver for that car. Then it's Mike Killian in the 67, the number 5. No driver for that car. The 51 of Tobias Krzyjarnik. The 13 of Jack Blasco. And the 157 of Andy Fayash. Curtis Troop's your leader, followed by Mike Clay, Jeff Graby, Vince James, and Mike Killian as they come down to complete lap number 1. It's Mike Clay going around the outside of Troop as they go into turns 1 and 2. So it's Mike Clay, Curtis Troop, Jeff Graby, Vince James, and Mike Killian. Troop dropping back as Graby and James go around, and Mike Killian on the outside also getting around Troop as they come down to complete lap number 2. So your leader Mike Clay extending his lead as they come down the back straight. It's Clay, James, Mike Killian moving into third, and that number 67 Graby back to fourth. Fifth is still Curtis Troop. Sixth is the number 77. Then it's Andy Fayash in a 157. Mike Clay, your leader, heads into turns 3 and 4. There you see the number 88, Mike Clay. He gets the halfway sign, and then it's Vince James in the number 1, the 67 of Mike Killian, the 77 of Jeff Graby, and the 4 of Curtis Troop. Clay with a healthy lead as he comes down to complete lap number 5 of this 8-lap event. So still Clay, Vince James. Now Killian moving on the outside of James as they come through turns number 1 and 2. Killian on the outside, James on the inside, and Mike Killian able to get by as James gets underneath those tires, dug into turn number 2. So it's Mike Clay, Mike Killian, Vince James, Jeff Graby, and Curtis Troop. Your leader heading through turns 3 and 4. He'll get the 2-lap sign, or the 1-lap sign rather, from our starter Bobby Stahl. It's Mike Clay, Mike Killian, Vince James, Jeff Graby, and the number 4 of Curtis Troop. Clay putting some laps on the slow traffic as he comes through turn number 4. So Mike Clay, the number 88, will be your winner. And a battle for second as Vince James getting by Killian once again. So it's going to be Vince James second, Mike Killian third. Fourth will be Jeff Graby. And fifth will be the number 4 of Curtis Troop. Then it'll be the 51 of Toby Krzyjarnik and the 157 of Andy Fayash. So there you have your first street stock heat of the season.
Mike Killian third, Jeff Graby fourth, Curtis Troop fifth. And the 51, Toby Krzyjarnik, finishes in the 6th spot.
Street stock heat starting on the pole is the 7H of John Herr. Then it's the 97 of Larry Graber, the 56 of Chris Kaiser, the 94 of Charlie Eckenberger. The 5th will be the 327 of Pete Sakai, the 107 of Joe Sorokoch, the 12 of Terry Fetterman, the 3 of Ken Redinger, the 27 of Bruce Williams. 10th will be the number 7 of Lloyd Beers, 71 the 11th the 71 of Jeff Burke, 12th the 39 of Steve Falk, and 13th the 21 of Kirby Seitz. Your leader is the number 97 of Larry Graver. Graver making a comeback this year after taking a year off. Then it's John Herr Jr. in the orange 7H. That's a different color for him this year. Then it's Charlie Eichenberger in the 94, Chris Kaiser in the 56, the 107 of Sorokoch, and the 12 of Fetterman. Graver starting to pull away from the rest of the field as he goes through turn number 1 or 2 and down the back straight. Graver in the 97, the 7H of John Herr, and Graver slowing down as he comes through turn number 4. Herr making up some ground as they come down the front straight to complete lap number 3. Graver definitely having problems as he goes through turn number 1. John Hurd Jr. goes into the lead. Chris Kaiser going by. Fetterman going by. Eichenberg going by. And Eichenberg getting sideways. But he's able to hold on. That moves the 107 of Sirokach. That's Joe Sirokach into the 4th position. Now Graver comes to a stop in the back straight. And that should bring out the yellow flag. The yellow flag is out with 4 laps down. Your leader is John Hurd Jr., followed by Chris Kaiser, Terry Fetterman, Joe Sirokach. The track is cleared. It's John Hurd Jr. in the 7-8, your leader, followed by Chris Kaiser and Terry Fetterman. The green flag is out. John Hurd moves out into the lead, and Fetterman and Hurd getting together here on the front straight. Fetterman able to keep going. Hurd into the fence right in front of the flagman. That will bring out the yellow flag. Hurd moving away under his own power to the infield. We have 4 laps complete, 4 to go. Chris Kaiser takes over the lead after that incident with John Hurd. Terry Fetterman able to keep going. He's running second. And as the green flag drops, Terry Fetterman moves out into the lead. So it's a 12 of Terry Fetterman, and now the number 3 of Ken Redinger up to challenge Chris Kaiser for that second spot as they go through turns 3 and 4. It's Fetterman, your leader, followed by Redinger, Kaiser. Then it's the 21 of Kirby Seitz, the 107 of Joe Sirokach, and the 27 of Bruce Williams. Fetterman bringing the field through turn number 4 and down the front straight. The 2-lap sign is out. So it's Terry Fetterman, Ken Redinger, Chris Kaiser, Kirby Seitz, Joe Sirokach, and Bruce Williams. And it's Charlie Eichenberg. Fetterman coming down for the 1-lap sign. It's Terry Fetterman, your leader, followed by Ken Redinger, Chris Kaiser, Kirby Seitz, Joe Sirokach, Bruce Williams, and Charlie Eichenberg, your leader going through turns 3 and 4. So your winner will be the number 12, Terry Fetterman. Second will be the number 3 of Ken Redinger. Third will be the 21 of Kirby Seitz. The 56 of Chris Kaiser will be fourth. Fifth will be the 107 of Joe Sirokach. And then it will be the 27 of Bruce Williams and the 94 of Charlie Eichenberg.
Joey